Hi everybody. So I'm so excited to come and be live today with you today. I'm gonna do some exercises that you can do indoors to help your skating. A lot of the work that we do as skaters to improve our skating is actually done off skates. They call it in figure skating like off ice training, but I just call it like in my feet or off your skates training. There's so much you can do, especially if you're a beginner. You know, you should really start your skate training in your feet. So today we're going to talk about some of the exercises that I think are really good, and you can do them with me. You don't even have to have your skates on. You can just find a little place in your house and do these exercises with me. Hi everyone. Hello Leandro. Hello Sunny. Hello Bindi. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today I'm doing badges, so if you like this training and you want to support, you can give me some badges. I'd really appreciate it. Additionally, also, please make sure you check out the link in my bio. You can sign up for the free 5-day course, as well as I'm preparing to do some skate retreats. So it'll be like a skate intensive / retreat. So you can sign up for that in the bio as well. Link in the bio. All right, awesome. So I put my skates here on the side for my support. These are my Golden Horse skates, which I really love a lot. And I recommend them for beginner skaters and intermediate skaters, people that are just kind of really committing to skating. If you're in the place where you're, wanting to be a pro or you're wanting to compete, I definitely recommend Harlech and Roll Line and Idea. But Golden Horse is amazing for anyone that's like within their first 5 years of skating. Okay, cool. So the first exercise that I think is really important to practice in your feet is falling. But let's break it down and just do the first part of falling, which is really the cannonball position. That's what I call it, because that's what we call it in skating, which is just going down into this squat with your hands here on your knees. Flop, 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 right? Now, you can do this position in multiple positions, meaning like, for me, I'm really highly flexible, so I can do it like really with my feet right underneath my hip bones, no problem. But some of you guys might need to like spread your feet out a little bit wider to do it, or you might need to like kind of go into like a little bit of a ballet position, to get into it. But whatever you need to be able to practice doing this cannonball. And I don't actually have my door frame available for the camera, but the door frame's like a really great thing, or like I have a wall here, you can do it against the wall so that you have some support to like keep yourself forward. So you can actually check my tutorials. I have a tutorial about that, and I actually do plan on making another one about using the door frame to work on your cannonball. The reason it's so important is because when you do fall, if you can get down into this position, then like this is like as far as you're falling. Like it's not a big deal. It is because of my having such a good squat and so much control, like in this part right here, going from here to falling, and then I can actually come back up. That's what allows me to like continue doing dangerous, skate maneuvers, is because I can fall safely. So we all want to get to that place. So let's actually do this exercise. For those of you guys that are kind of close to the ground, so you're like more advanced at this, I want you to do what I'm doing, which is you're going to come down to your cannonball with your hands on your knees, and then you're going to go just sit on your booty, and then you're going to pick yourself up using your core to pick yourself up, and then you're going to stand up. For those of you guys that this is still a struggle, you can't get all the way down, you don't want to go to your butt comfortably, you're just going to go down as far as you can go, and then you're going to come back up, okay? So for me, I'm going to go all the way down, sit on my booty, and then come back up. Everybody else, you're just going to go up and down, and I'll go ahead and face the camera for this. Again, as comfortable as your legs. We're going to do 21 of these. Okay, here we go then. I'll do beginner way first. Here we go. 1, and up. 2, and up. And you can go at your own pace. 3, and up. I don't know if you guys can hear my knees popping. 4, and up. Eventually they'll stop. 5, and up. 6, and up. 7, and up. 8, and up. 9, and up. 10, and up. Now I'm going to go into the advanced ones, and 11, all the way to sitting, and then back up. And 12, and back up. And 13, and back up. And 14, and back up. And 15, and back up. I'm feeling it. 16, and back up. 18, and back up. 19, and back up. 20, and back up. One more, everybody. 21, oh thank God, and back up. Good. Shake it off. Shake out your legs. I'm going to rub them out, actually. And I thought of something. I'm going to grab a couple yoga blocks. I'm coming. I'm back. I'm here. I'm still here. For those of you guys that are still working on getting your squat lower, you can, and what I want you to do now, and actually we can all just experiment. For those of you guys that can go to the ground like I did earlier, you can just practice just going back and forth from this position on the ground. But if you need, you can't really, can you see my blue yoga blocks in my blue background? So you want to take some yoga blocks and set them down, and you can take as many as you need, so that whenever you go into your squat, I want you to be able to sit on the yoga blocks, right? So that you're comfortable. This is as low as my butt can go, so that's where you're going to go. And then from here, from this sitting position, with your hands on your thighs, you're going to just bring your shoulders forward and pick yourself off the block and hold that pose, and then come back down. So do you see how I'm going to face the camera for you? So what I'm doing is I'm training this core to keep these shoulders in line with the toes. That's what I think a lot of people are failing at when they do the cannonball, because they come back and then they get here and they fall backwards, right? Like that. And what that is indicating to me is two things: either a lack of flexibility in the back of the legs or even the chins, so that you can't get the heels down. That's a flexibility issue. But I also think there's a strength issue. And the strength issue is having the core right here. Do you see how my knees and shoulders are in line? And as I continue to go down, they stay in line. And as I continue to go down, they're still in line all the way to where I'm all the way down. And my knees and hips, I'm sorry, not my hips, my knees and my toes, I want you to see them. Here's my toes. I feel like I need to move the camera down just a hair so you can see the toes better. Do. Good. Yeah. So my shoulders are in line with the center of my feet, like the balls of my feet, right? They stay that way the whole time. This is a strength that I've developed. So whenever I go fall, say I'm skating, whoa, I immediately I curl up into this position. So we want to build that strength in you. So for those of you that are flexible like me and you can get all the way down, or rather close, you can just go from sitting and then come back up. Sitting and then come back up, right? And for those of you guys that aren't that flexible, you're going to take your yoga blocks and you're just going to put them to where it's comfortable down for you. And you're going to go from here to hovering, so that you're using all your strength. Here to hovering, right? Good. Okay. So I just want to, actually, let's do these real time. I should do this again, because I expected to do a 15-minute one, and I'm nearly at 15 minutes, and we only did one exercise. But this is a good point about how much you can do to improve your skating without your skates on. Okay, so let's all do this. I'm going to start on the chair version, or my yoga blocks here. And let's just do 11 of these. Here we go. So we're from sitting. We're going to come up. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and then come back down. And then up, hold, 2, 3, 4, come back down. And up, hold, 2, 3, 4, come back down. And up, hold, 2, 3, 4, come back down. And up, hold, 2, 3, 4, come back down. If you don't, maybe you can move one block and come up, 2, 3, 4, come back down, and up, 2, 3, 4, come back down. I lost count, but come back up, 2, 3, 4, come back down. Maybe if you can, get rid of your block. Come up and go down, 2, 3, 4, come back up, 2, 3, 4, let's do 2 more, and down. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me, 2, 3, 4, and come up, 2, 3, 4. And again, the goal is to be able to have the shoulders in line with the hips, because then, as I demoed earlier, if you're skating and you fall backwards, you can bring yourself here into position of safety and then just fall. So, on that note, let's just finish the fall. So, when you come down and you put your hands on your knees and you're in this cannonball position, the way to safely fall out of it is you just gotta pick a cheek, either booty, boom, right? And then you will kind of like roll out with it. You gotta keep your shoulders forward though when you do that. So you pick a cheek, but you keep your shoulders forward. Do you see? I'm tucking my elbows, protecting my elbows. Shoulders are forward, so I'm countering any of that backwards energy. It really requires building strength in here. Okay, good. So, thanks to you guys for joining in. I really appreciate all of you guys being here with me. So I'm gonna do one more exercise. I'm like already feeling the lack of air conditioning on in my house. But this exercise is kind of the same, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and do it. They're like, they lead to each other. And this is to get you your shoot the duck, right? So a shoot the duck is basically just a cannonball, right? So I want to make sure you guys can see this really well. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so when you're trying to do shoot the duck, the beginner variation is to just go into your cannonball, and then from your cannonball, pick a foot, and you're going to put all your weight on the other foot. You want to be on the outside edge of that foot. So you want to feel your weight be between your baby toe and your outside heel. Do you see how I'm shifting into this part of my foot? And then you're going to bring out the one foot. Hopefully you don't use your arm. And then you set the foot down, and then you stand up. Okay? Now let's do the opposite side. Down into your cannonball. Put all of your weight on your right side. Again, I want to feel that point. It's like basically behind the baby toe. There's like that pad right there, like right here on your foot. That's where you want to put your weight, as well as right here, the outer heel. Putting your weight on that point, lifting the foot. Hopefully you don't need your hand. Wiggle your toe, set your foot back down, and stand up. Let's do it again. Now this is our first variation. This is a beginner shoot the duck. So if you're trying to do your shoot the duck and you're a beginner, this is what you're going to do. You can keep your hands on your knees, by the way. I like to put my hands forward here, but whatever. This is how you would do it. You'd go rolling, you'd go into your shoot the duck, you'd shift your weight onto the outer edge of your standing foot, and then you'd lift your free foot into your shoot the duck, and then you'd set it down, and then you'd stand back up, right? Now, let's go into a more intermediate variation of this. That is to just go down into the shoot the duck. So that practice would look like this. Now I'm going to use a wall right here because I'm pretty strong on this, but it's good to have a wall for safety. In fact, you could use the wall the whole time on all of that. In fact, you could use the wall to help yourself stand up when you don't quite have the strength yet. I can kind of fake it here using these. Nope, that won't work. I'll show you using this wall here. It's actually my skate floor back there. But you can use, and use this to help support these very beginner cannonballs. Okay, so the intermediate variation of shoot the duck, we're going to bend our knees. At the same time, we pick that dominant leg and lean our weight onto the outer foot. So actually, I will do it forward just so you can see it. So I'm going to, as I go down, I'm going to shift my weight onto this standing leg, right? For me, it's going to be my left leg. It's my stronger leg. I'm already on the outside edge. Do you see? This is the outside edge. This is the inside edge. Do you see that? Inside edge, outside edge. It's coming. I don't know if you can see my foot. but it's coming from the foot. Do you see what I'm doing there? Outside edge. Good. Foot's forward. I'm going to come down into my shoot the duck, and then I'm going to stand up. Now, it might be hard for you to stand up. That's actually the advanced. So the intermediate would be to come down, and then put your foot down into your cannonball, and then stand up, and then we can switch. Again, find that outer edge, come down, foot into cannonball, stand up. Finding the outer edge, come down, foot into cannonball, stand up. Outer edge, come down, foot into cannonball, stand up. Okay, good. Now let's do the advanced variation. Same thing, you can kind of shake it off. If that was a lot for you, you're just going to keep doing that, or you can do the beginner one. This is the advanced variation. Again, shifting your weight so you find that outer edge. Finding the outer edge, move your foot around, your free foot around. Good. Outer edge. Here we go. Come down and then come up on the one foot. This is where you might want the wall. Come down and then come up. See, I used my little wall there a little bit. Come down and then, use the wall. Come up. Good. Awesome. Now we'll do the other side. The other side's my weaker side. So I'm going to be doing shoot the duck. So again, I'm thinking I'm on the outer forward edge. So I plant myself on the outer forward edge. My weight, I'm going to show you on my big old foot. My weight is going to be right here and right here. This is how you create the outer edge. This is how you create the inner edge. Outer edge, inner edge, right? So these are, you put your weight backwards when you're going forward. When you're going backwards, you're going to put your weight primarily right here, depending on which edge. Okay, so we're going outer forward edge, so you think about that. Put your weight on the foot where I showed you. Free foot forward, wiggle your toe. Here we go. I don't know if I can do this one without the wall. And down, we'll see. Can I get up? Oh yeah, I struggled, but I made it. Do it again. I'll try another one. And up. Good. The third one, I'm going to use my wall. Here we go. And down. And up. Do you see how I used a hefty hand on the wall on that last one? You know, whatever it takes to build the strength. I think a wall's better, but you can also kind of cheat the toe to get up. So if you're like down, of course I do my weak side, you can kind of take your toe a little bit, you know, just to help you through that weak place. I hope you can see that. I'll do it here just in case. So, oops, I didn't have my outer edge. Outer edge, I go down, and then I can kind of just a little bit use this toe, no weight on it, but just enough until I have enough strength to help build up that strength. Okay, I'm sweating. I hope you guys are. Hello from Dubai. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you guys helping. Wow, thank you so much for the badge. It's so lovely. Black Rabbit Queen, thank you so much. I appreciated the badge. You guys make sure to go follow her. Let's support each other. That's what it's all about. You know, we're making our whole other economy here by supporting each other in a way that's never been available for independent artists. I am sweating and out of breath, so you guys must be too. So let's just do a quick little stretch out. So I'm just gonna do a pike. So I just have my feet in front of me. I'm just gonna grab my toes and just pike down. And I like to bounce, comes from my Kundalini background, but you don't have to. Don't forget to breathe. Good. And then let's go ahead and do the forward position. So actually I'm being called to do butterfly. I don't know why, but let's do it. So let's just do some butterfly. Whew. Butterfly. Good, good. And then I want to just do these like leg front stretchy things. This might be hard for some of y'all, but just like you're in the butterfly, like you are, and then bring one leg up and let the other leg kind of naturally scoot in so your hips are square with this front leg. And then if you can, grab your foot and then just pull it towards your chest. Notice I'm not doing this. I'm trying to keep my chest straight and pull my leg to my chest. And try doing that with a flex. Good. I think this is what we needed. Switch sides. Nice flex. Trying to really stretch out the back of the leg. Good. Okay, awesome. If you can, let's just stack our legs. You see how my legs are stacked right here? And roll forward real quick. And then switch and stack them the other way. It's always important to stretch after you work out. Good, I feel better now. That was kind of like a leg workout. Most all skating is a leg workout. And again, the more that you can build up this strength without your skates on, like you don't want to, like, you want to be this strong before you try to shoot the duck with your skates on, because you have wheels on your feet and you can fall backwards. So practice everything first without your skates on. Then go put your skates on and do it once you've mastered it. The Return of Jedi says that they're tired just watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. You know, definitely, you know, anyone can skate at any age, and at any size. And like, really, I don't feel like there's limitations on it. The only thing that you want to do is know that you can fall. So that really means being able to get down into this position as close as possible, because then that means that you can fall safely no matter what your size or age or anything. And that's just a matter of, you can do that. You can build the flexibility and you can build up the strength. Like, you can do it. Anyone can do it. I have faith in you. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely check the link in my bio, and there's free courses there, including a 30-minute fall course where I kind of go over this with a little bit more expansion. And then also check out, I'm planning some retreats, so they're like skate intensive retreats. You can come and spend a week with me, and we're gonna learn a lot, and we're gonna also have some fun. So check that out and sign up for that. Or just sign up that you're interested in it, and then I'll let you know when I get it all together. Okay, thanks you guys so much, and many blessings. Please stay safe.